It's been a long time since I've done a flash sale. And so here I am with my little helper who's settled in for the night. And the other kitty has been up here too, but she's beside me on the other side there. So we're gonna do a small little grid so you guys have something extra and fun to look at here. And I have the brand new Cygnus Lemurians that are polished, and they are a super good price because polished Lemurians, as beautiful as they are easier to come by than natural ones. So they are less expensive. So, and what's really beautiful about this group is these are the Cygnus, which I'm super excited to have. They're a very pale citrine Lemurian. The energy is still there, even though the Starberry has been polished off. And if you have natural ones, then you have that benefit. And I do have some more naturals, by the way. So, yes, pay dirt there. They play extremely well with Golden Healer. So I have a selection of Golden Healer towers. I might have some more, but this is what I have out today. And I have these Cygnus towers. I have more, but they're not unpacked yet, so they're still out in boxes. And then I have these amethyst spheres. They're actually they're not quite a full Super 7, but there are other minerals in these. There may be a Super 6. You know, I don't see the cacoxanite, but I do see other minerals in these, and a little smoky too. Most of them have really pretty rainbows. Hopefully the light won't wash them out. So let's just start. And this first tower, let me give you a scan of the entire board first so that you get a really good idea, and you can fast forward if you need to. Okay, so the first 3 rows are Golden Healer, and we're going from least expensive to most expensive. Okay, so if you're scanning the video, these are the cheapest, these are the most expensive. And the Cygnus are rows 4, 5, and 6. And the same thing, I'm going from least expensive to most expensive, and they are strictly by weight. Okay, so there's a scan of those. And then the last 2 rows are the amethyst spheres. These are the smallest of what I have available. They are, this first row is $12, and the second row is $15. And they may not be, you can see the rainbows flashing here and here. There are beautiful rainbows in these. And I think the 15, this may be a 15, you know, it's not exact, but they start at 12 and they end up at 15. And if you are wanting bigger ones, these are in the 20s, and that one and that one right there in the back are, I think, 28, and those are the most expensive. These were not large spheres. So if you were interested in a larger one, send me a direct message on Instagram, or you can email the shop and I will set you up. So let's get started. And I've got stickers over here that we'll look at. So this is the first one. These Golden Healers are particularly beautiful. They are in Girasol, which translates, it means turn toward the sun. And it's a very clear, beautiful quartz that actually has a golden glow to it when the light hits it properly. So it's a really wonderful combination to the Golden Healers. And some of them even are a little bit rosy, Girasol rose quartz. But you can see how beautiful and clear the quartz is. And these have little rainbows too. We just may not catch them all. But this first one is 16. And of course that kitty is in my way. And that one is 1A. So when you choose your item below, there was a little rainbow there. That'll be 1A, and it is 16. Okay, And 1B, let me get my little sticker ready here. 1B is also 16. Let me get you some more light. These are truly some of the most beautiful golden healers I have seen, and the Cygnus really resonate well with the golden healers. I had hearts too, but they have sold out. Now this is 1C, and it is also 16. There's a little rainbow on the top of that one, showing how nice. And the next one is 1D. Let me get my sticker. 1D is 18. We'll move that too. I miss having Tom do my stickers for me. He's got such great handwriting. And they're nice and neat. There's a little rainbow in the front of that one. And this one is very pretty Girasol. Very translucent. If I put the light right up to it, you can see how beautiful that quartz is. So that one is 1D, and it is 18. And the next one is whoopsie, my little stickers are getting unruly. The next one is 1E, and this one has got little dendrites in it. And here, little dendrites on the side. And you can see the color on this one is different overall. This one is 18 also. And it just has more of a russet color to it. The quartz is a little more clear than milky. Oops, there's a rainbow right there. And even the golden healer is kind of dendric in the back. And there's some more dendrites in there. That's a really nice one because the dendrites metaphysically help you get to the root of a problem. So what better inclusion to have with a golden healer? This one is 18. This is 1F. Let me get my little sticker. Probably should have done this ahead of time, and I just did not feel like it, I'll be honest with you. It's been a day of phone calls and paperwork and admin. I just wanted to show some crystals and talk to some people. There's a rainbow right in the top. See it? It's really pretty. Really pastel. There's another, that one looks like a butterfly. Wow! There's a pretty one there. See, I would much rather do this than be on the phone all day. And this one is 18 as well. And so this is 2A. 2A is 20. Get you a good look under strong light, and then I'll put a sticker on it when I put my light down. I don't have a holder for this particular light, but I really like the way it shows a crystal so well. Okay, so that is 1A. I mean, that's 20, and that's 2A. Okay. And the next one is 2B. 2B is 24. Look how pretty that base is. And put some light on the subject. This one is very clear. And these are extremely well priced, by the way, probably a good 20% under what I'm seeing Golden Healer priced at right now. This is the pricing from the live sale. I'm honoring it for the flash sale. And then when they go up on the website, they will go to full price. So this one is really lovely. Look at the patterning in there. Look how pretty that is. Wow, let's look at that. That is really beautiful. Some type of, I can't say dendrite, but it's some type of something fun. This one is 26 and this one is 2C. Let me get a sticker. And the next one, I'm going to pull a couple of stickers and just stick them on my fingers because it'll be easier. There. This next one, this one is 2D. Let me give you a good look. This one's got a rainbow in the top. Right in there. I don't know if you saw it. It's a little green flash. There's another pink flash. Of course, I've got stickers on my fingers now, trying to save time. This one, 2D, is 32. And 2E is 34. And they're getting, larger now. This one has a really cool self-heal within the structure of the crystal itself. That's like clay or something included. Looks like kaolin included in there. This one has a really elegant shape. So this one is 34. And that is 2E. And that's not quite it. Wait a minute. That's 2E. And then 2F is 36. Give you a good look all the way around. And then I'm going to put this on the bottom. And that is 2F. And then we have 3 more, and they are, like I say, getting bigger. We have 3A. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Don't fall. 3A is 42. Really pretty milky girasol. It's also got that self-healed veining with a little bit of clay or kaolin or something included. And there's your exposure. That's nice. If I get the right angle, I'll probably catch a rainbow, but okay, 3A is 42. 3B is 46. And we'll put that down at the bottom. Let me back off a little bit so that you can see the whole thing, because these are getting bigger. This is how this fits in my hand. All right, this is a big chunky one. And that one's got rainbows in it. There's a little rainbow there. There's another one there, and some pretty ones on the sides. A lot of these, the rainbows are sideways too. If you hold the crystal flat, they're like right under the surface, like glitter. So you just have to play with them a little bit. So that one is 3B and that one's 46. And then the last of the Golden Healer Towers is also 46. And this one is 3C. And now we come to the Cygnus. So these are really special Lemurians. They're very, very pale citrine. They may even look clear to you, but they are citrine. Some a little more than others, like this one here you can see is a little smoky citrine, and this one is a little more yellow citrine, but they're very, very light citrine. The reason I know that they are Cygnus is I got a direct download when I put my thumb over the Starberry and I heard it loud and clear. Look how clear these are. Look at my finger back there. It's just so beautiful. And we have a lot of people who have been sharing really lovely energy stories, a lot of swan energy. And the Cygnus star people are about being here now. They traveled for the joy of traveling with really no agenda. And it's more about being present and enjoying the moment. Really lovely energy. They tend to be very cuddly. I've had a few people feel them as really protective, and swans can be, formidable when they are protective. For the most part, people have been remarking on how soft and cocooning and nurturing their energy is. So this first one is 21, which is about half of what a natural one would be. And this is 21 and this is 4A. As soon as I find the proper sticker, because it really does make my life easier if I sticker them. And some of these stickers aren't properly cut. I messed up when I was doing it. Like I say, I miss Tom. He's busy in the other room. But I'll fix this later. But that's 4A, believe it or not. And that one is 21. Pretty little penetrator back there. So that's the least expensive of the Cygnus that I have for now. This one is 4B. Again, just exquisite quality on these quartz, the clarity on these. This one is 25. And this one is, as I said, 4B. And it has the remains of 4A. I actually cut these backwards, and so I wasn't even looking at the numbers properly when I cut them, so I'm off center. So that one is 4B. And this next one is 4C. Got some pretty veiling going on in this one. Fairy frost in there. And this one is 27, and that is 4C. For 4D is 33. Oh, look at the rainbow down here. Just catching them pretty. Sometimes my really bright light, it shows the crystal real pretty, but it washes out the rainbows. This one has a lot of rainbows, and they're very dark. Just have a little peek in there. And pretty much on all of these, if you see any kind of inclusions in there, they're gonna throw rainbows. It's just, you know, and many of them, like look at this, doesn't that look like a bird flying? Many of them you'll see. Matter of fact, now I see a actual swan. There's the beak, and he's like swimming. So, you know, you easily will see swans and bird-like figures in these. So this is 4D. My sticker, I'm sorry, is that 4D or 3D? I've got a 3? No, 4D, there we go. Let me just get rid of those old stickers. $4D is $33, and I priced these for this flash sale strictly by weight. I did not, you know, say, oh, it has this bells and whistles or anything like that. That's, you know, part of the beauty of being able to grab one of these sales is you can grab some fun deals. So this is 4E and it is $35. But since I bought these by weight, I'm pricing them by weight. They are juicy. So that's 4E. There's a little rainbow in there. And then we have 4F at 38. And this is a penetrator here. It's polished off. But you can see the point inside to look like an inner child. You can see the facets. It looks like, actually looks like it might be a little dowel, but I'm not going to swear to it. The clarity on these is just incredible. The quality does not get, I mean, how does the quality get any better than that, right? Truly beautiful. So this one is 38 and this is 4F. And we have 5A. Is, well, there you go, Lisa. 5A is 39. It's been a long day. It's probably midnight now and I'm doing this. Whatever, you know. So this is 5A and she is $39 and this is a Cygnus Lemurian that has been polished. Most likely the top was completely broken and so it has been polished. If it was just damaged, they'll conserve the shape as much as they can. And I don't know which one was which, but I saw these before they were polished, so I can vouch for them. So this one is 39, 5A. They're getting progressively bigger. This one is also 39, 5B. And this one's going to have rainbows up higher. Matter of fact, I see it already. I see one in there. I think this might be washing it out. If I can catch it. And just getting a little flash of it right in here, but it's really a rich color. It's just not showing up in this light. I'll give you a good look at that one. And that is 39, 5B. $5C. This one is shorter and stouter. Little chunky monkey. That's going to be a beautiful rainbow as well as that. This one is loaded. And I don't know if we'll catch them or not. That will leave you something to discover. because if we chase rainbows all night, we won't be looking at this tray anytime soon, the full tray. But this one is 42 and this is 5C. And I feel a little, okay, just want you to see this little divot here. This is a natural little divot. It's still got, not matrix, but, you know, mining soil in it. I think it's really cool that the soil is white, that these are coming from, like a swan. Sometimes when I can, I ask for the natural ones unwashed so the dirt is still on them. And it's really fun to see the gold dirt and the red dirt and the white dirt. And, you know, it all figures in. So, and the pink dirt, especially from the pink Lemurian sometimes, but with hematite in it. This one is 5C at 42. Like if you've ever bought any of the Lemurian sand that I've got listed, that's from Crystallina, and that particular mining was all pink. And the sand is pink. It's got pink dust all over it. It's little tiny crystals with pink dust. It's super cool. So this one is very citrine for a Cygnus anyway. It has got a beautiful rainbow. Look at there. This one lights up like a Christmas tree. Absolutely gorgeous. And really pretty color. And like I say, I price these strictly by weight. So this one is priced no different than the others. And they're all priced at my lowest baseline. So, you know, in my mind, this one is a deal because it has more color and a rainbow. This one is 44 and it is 5D. E is a really pretty form. 5E is 45. Very light citrine. You can see the color in this one. Some of them you won't know they're citrine till you put them against a clear piece. Like a lot of the pink Lemurians, you know, if that's all you look at, you think that they're clear until you put them against clear and you realize how pink they are. But there's a little bird in that one. See him back there flying. So that one is 45. My hand is cramped, I'm sorry. And that is 5E. And then 5F. It's interesting, just I'm sitting on a stool without a back, and because of my posture on the stool, it makes my hands cramp. Both of my hands are cramping up. So 5F is 49. And the sticker is not going to be extremely clear because I cut it off. But you're going to take my word for it. That's 5F. And 49. I'm sorry, my hands are absolutely, my fingers are cramping together. I don't want to drop anything. So funny. And this is 5F. Six A. See if I hold them a little bit differently and keep my hands from. There we go. This is 6A. Really pretty inclusions in there, and there's a little rainbow right down there in the base. And 6A is 52. And all we've got is the remains of the F and half of a 6 on this one, but I'll know. That's what it looks like. That's 6A. It's 52. What happened was I'll show you what I did. I marked these and you'll see my nasty chicken scratch. But so I made all these little tags, right? Because I don't like to waste these pieces from my label printer. But what I did was when I printed them, when I wrote them first, I wrote them and I clipped them, but the sticker's on the other side, and I didn't realize it. And so I flipped them over and I redid them. But then when I cut them, I cut from the back side as well. So, oh well. That is just the way it is after a long day sometimes. This is 6B, little window into my world here. 6B, 59. And this one, is that a little phantom? That would be really spectacular because I don't think I have seen them with phantoms. That's a little phantom. I thought it might have been a veil, but that looks like a really faint, small phantom down there that we probably would have never known existed if it weren't polished. That is super cool. And that one is 59. And that is 6B. And there's your 6B. If my hands will continue to function. There we go. 6B. And the next one is 6C, and it's also 59. And there's your sticker there. Get my fingers bent. Give you a really nice good look. So that is 6C at 59. And then the last one is full of rainbows, slightly smoky. This one is the biggest that I found so far at 62. And I hope, oh my goodness, and look, root teal. You see that? That's golden root teal. Beautiful rainbows in there. You can see them lighting up in the base. This one is really spectacular. I'm being really careful. I don't want to drop. I don't want my hand to cramp up and drop it. You can see the rainbows on the side. They're washing out a bit, but they're really glitzy. Really, really beautiful. So that is 62, and that is 6D. It really does help me and you both to have these stickers, because when I do the items for the page underneath, I'm certain not to get them confused. So that's 6D. So the last two rows are amethyst spheres. And they are all on little stands. The last two are on Silverleaf Jasper donuts. And I'm going to let these stands go with, okay? These are all I have like this. But I'll give you a look at the stands, and I'm just going to include them, all right? These are just little wooden stands that have been lacquered. But they serve the purpose really well. But I can use donuts just as well, and I have a lot of them, and I like them. So this first one is 12. And if we're lucky, we'll catch a rainbow. And if we're not, we won't. But there's probably one in there. Let me give you a good look at the color. There's one right there. Giving you a good look at the color. There's also these really beautiful, you see these white feathery inclusions in here? They're really gorgeous. They're like wings, like of a dragonfly or something, you know, like gossamer wings. And there's zones of smoky, and there is also zones of green in these. This one is 12, and this is going to be 8A, and it is going to come with the stand. And like I say, these are all my smallest ones, and my larger ones are in the back, and I already showed you. So it's interesting because when I redid the stickers, because it was backwards, it was right to left instead of left to right. Okay, so this is 8A. It is 12, and it comes with a stand, and it's got that pretty little gossamer inclusion in it. Let me get a couple of stickers here. Okay, 8B. 8B is also 12. Sorry. And let me see if the exposure will adjust. It's got that white veining in it. And I just saw a little flash of a rainbow as I passed. Really pretty color. Really lovely little amethyst spheres. So that one is 8B at 12. And this is 8C. This one is a bit more clear with amethyst zoning more on one side. That's going to be a pretty rainbow right there if we can catch it. And see the feathering on it in there? Isn't that pretty? See in the back how that does? And when that catches the light and makes a rainbow, it's even more spectacular. That's shaped like a heart back there. There's another one shaped like a leaf or a feather. Here in my kitty. There's a rainbow there up at the top. Ooh, there's a really pretty one. See there, my light was washing it out. Look at that one. That one is spectacular, and it was washing it out. We have another kitty on the table now, helping. So that's 8C. And 8D. Are you coming to help, little kitty? 8D is another 12. And there's already flashing rainbows right on the top. And there's another deep one in there. So you can see I'm trying to get it out of the glare, and it's not gonna, because that's what's making it flash, is that light angle. This one's got quite a few rainbows flashing. And very nice color too. There's another flash there. So that's 8D at 12. And this is 8F, also at 12. There's a nice little smoky zone in this, and a pretty rainbow over there on the right. And that really pretty white inclusion. This one's got, look at the rainbow deep inside. This one's really got a lot going on. So that is 12, and that one is 8E. And then this one is 15. This one is 8F. And I already see right there just flashed a deep blue, indigo blue rainbow. I don't know if it'll do it again. But when it was down on the grid, it did. There it is up there. See it at the very top up there? When it was down on the grid, it really was flashing. A little bit of smoky zoning in there. And this one's got lots of rainbows. There it is. Look at. These are easier to catch on this one. And there's that really awesome white veined inclusion I love that. And personally, I'm considering that some type of starberry. I mean, that's really wild. And I won't say they all have it, but almost all of them have that same characteristic. It's another pretty rainbow over there. So that's 8F at 15. And we have one more row to go. So we are looking at 9A. As soon as I get a sticker for it. Okay. 9A is a 15. All the rest are going to be 15, just so you know. So be sure you get the letter right. There's a rainbow down there by my thumb. I don't know if you saw it, but I just did. It's got the white with the veins inside. Huge area there. Another rainbow up at the top, blue one. So that one's 9A at 15. And this is going to be, guess what, 9B at 15. See if I can, oh, I'm sorry, kitty. I didn't mean to scare you. This one, you can already see I mean, they look like a fingerprint. And it's not my fingerprint. That is the inclusion that's in there. There's a good view. Look at that. It looks like a spider web. I'm going to blow that up. This is like so much fun. This is my reward for working all day doing other things. Look how beautiful that. You know, if that's not some kind of starberry, I don't know what is, because that's just so intricately beautiful and purposeful looking. Oops, there was a pretty rainbow. So 15, 9B. And then next, whoops, what just happened? There we go. My camera blipped out there for a minute. Next is 9C. Also 15. And there is those wonderful veils and rainbows. I really would like to spend some time and meditate with that. That's a really spectacular inclusion. Pretty rainbow. See that green one on the right? Really nice color. So that's with and without the strong light. Okay, so you get a good idea. You can see a little more of the smoke on that one and the rainbows. And that was, let's see, 9C. So this is 9D. And already I'm seeing rainbows. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty gorgeous. It's got that inclusion in it. This is a whole nother point, it looks like, in there. I can't even stop looking at that rainbow. Look how it's reflecting off of the veins on the inclusion. Okay. Wow, there's another one in there. Really beautiful. Okay, that's 9D, 15. 9E. Now this one is on a donut bead. This is a bead. It is drilled, okay, but they make great little sphere stands. This is Silverleaf Jasper. So if you get one of these last two, the stand is Silverleaf Jasper donut instead of a wooden lacquered piece. Excuse me. And this one is 9E at 15. And there's your little rainbow right there. And another one over there. Oh, yes. That's got it going on. Look at that. That's just enchanting, isn't it? So, 9E at 15. Very special. And the last one is 9F, also on a Silverleaf Jasper donut stand. And 9F is 15. Let me just get its little sticker. And that is with and without strong light. And, you know, of course, the phone adjusts, you know, exposure. So this one is not as deep, excuse me, deep and grapey as the others, especially as the one you just saw. It's a little more of a violet color. It's got that inclusion with the veins. And I don't know if we're going to catch a rainbow in this one or not. Really, really pretty though, the way. There's a little one in there. Just have to catch it right. I love the way the inclusions are oriented in this one. It's like you can just see worlds in there. And if we light it up, I wonder if we light it up this way, how it looks. Sometimes they're really fun. Yeah, see, this one is really complex. There's like multi-planes. See how there's a cross? It's like multi-dimensional, you know, planes in there of inclusions. That is super cool. Okay. And that one is again 9F at 15. And that is our tray for flash sale number 1. The items are below. Thank you very much. The kitty is still fast asleep. She's been helping us the whole time. Tango, I don't know where she went. And I'll probably have another one for you soon. I might get one done. I might get one done tomorrow. So good night, everybody.